I really like math. I want to build robots to go into outer space when I grow up.
If you have math, it's a good resource because it's like you need other things in like everyday life, but it's not, you won't never use math. You'll have to use math at least sometime.
It's useful for getting jobs. Like lots of jobs need math to do them.
It's important if you want to be a lawyer, right? That make you like take classes and have this like really long test, like all these logic questions.
The idea of a math circle is you get kids with mathematical grown-ups. So not just school teachers, but graduate students, professors, people who work in industry.
Math Circle is the opportunity to allow kids to explore really deep mathematical topics that are actually incredibly accessible. They're nothing like the kind of mathematics you learn in a classroom. A student will tell you in Math Circle that this doesn't seem like math when actually it's a lot closer to what real mathematics is.
You don't just sit there and do like...
It's not like school math, like classes.
Yeah, that's like boring, but
Yeah, it's different than normal school. In normal school, you usually do actual math like 2 + 2 and 9 × 9.
It's not exactly like I'm doing 4th grade math or 3rd grade math or 5th grade math. It's like not theory, which probably in a normal curriculum you won't learn till like college.
It's really awesome and it's really cool in a way that you don't think it's math at all, but it turns out to be math.
the people who teach it are nice. And yeah, that's all.
You know, I didn't grow up in an environment where being curious about math or anything was, seen as cool. And then here, you have all these instructors who are just like super giddy about little nerdy things like that.
Math is incredibly useful, and as a society we're trying to get our kids to learn a bunch of math, you have to learn it, it's useful, you need it. If you already think math is beautiful, if you already like it, then you're more likely to want to learn it.
I think the one we had, when we took those cards at the game, it's on the back of the Math Circle t-shirt, and we took those cards and we had to separate them into different groups. And that was really fun because everybody sat on the floor and you looked through the different things and tried to match it up, like if it had stripes or certain color, certain shape. That was fun.
Having something like Math Circle, having it offered at a public school, allows for students to be exposed to a more beautiful side of math that public school education doesn't get to show.
I don't want to criticize school and school learning because it's important, but often what happens is a lot of what passes for learning math often it gets reduced to just learning how to be obedient, learning how to follow directions. And that's not what math is. Math is an art, and it's a beautiful art.
If I had to rate it, I would rate it 5 stars, all of it.
It's also just fun, like I said a million times.
Math is awesome!
You don't take PE class and become a good athlete. The only way you become a good athlete is by being on a team and going to practice and obsessing about whatever sport it is you're doing. If excellence in mathematics is important to society, then society has to support enrichment programs because that is the way the excellence is going to happen.